So you did say that Norway is planning to cut emissions by 2020. However, the motion states that it would be reduced by 2014. So,
If we were to have 2 years instead of 10 years to cut down our carbon emissions, we think our country is able to handle it. And a decrease on carbon emissions will be a good thing for us because it won't affect the economy.
Speaking against cutting global emissions by 20%, but you seem to talk a lot about how you would, that you didn't want to cut emissions, and yet you're talking about lots of ways that you would cut emissions.
Well, we were talking about some other smaller ways of cutting the emissions instead of the main.
Well, I don't really understand the part about hot water and cold water.
The hot water is it's also another greenhouse gas, and it can pollute the air and create.
You said that you were going to use less cars. Then what are you going to do with the cars?
You can take the buses. And, yeah.
No, what are you going to do with the cars? Are you just going to leave them in your house? Or?
We're going to burn them.
That's going to be environmentally unfriendly then.
We're going to recycle it.
So bad about it.
No,
You said your country will be affected by global warming. How will it be affected?
it would the crops and the livestock in the barren or not barren lands are the most vulnerable because they would probably dry very quickly, and our income depends on agriculture. So,
You say that you need the world will be hungry for crude oil or fossil fuels. Actually, isn't that environmentally unfriendly? It will get depleted after a while, and the world needs to be dependent on it. Without it, sorry.
Well, if we don't export enough, then more problems will occur. For example, protests around the world. And in 3 years, it will be hard to stop our oil drilling. So.
Also, if you want global warming, wouldn't many of the animals die that are adapted to the snow, and many people in kind of structures have already been adapted to that kind of weather would have to change?
No, but I would say that some of Russia's kind of animal protection agencies, because Russia in a way is actually kind of close to polar areas, so they can just bring the adapted animals over there.
Well, but have you ever considered that humans might become extinct by that time?
No.
Well, but have you ever considered that humans might become extinct by that time?
No. A bit of warmth, that's it.
2 more questions.
So all you try to do is just warmth, right?
Yeah, we just want a bit of warmth. There's 5 degrees Celsius more, just a bit of warmth so we can grow crops and everything.
And Jackson, last question.
Yeah, you said the animals that have adapted to the weather, you're going to move them somewhere else. Well, doesn't global warming affect the entire world?
But there are some places that will stay colder for longer. Like the North Pole would stay cold.
Economy a lot. I know